found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, breathe slow.
Alright guys, this is week 2 garden update. I'm going to start you off in the front yard because last time I didn't show you what I had grown in the front. So this is my sorrel. It's a baby. I had about I had 3 others that was on there, but I took them off. But see some new leaves coming in. I think this is called like a lipstick plant. See, it's like this little bud that comes out. Looks like when you're opening your lipstick. I have aloe. The sun is getting sunburned. Some lavender down here. I need to deadhead. I had to bring that in because it started raining yesterday, and lavender don't really like a lot of rain. I think this one is called like spotted something. My fern is a little bit dry. Some more aloe there. Some roses, I just clipped them, so these buds should open today or tomorrow. This is a cassia plant. I recently trimmed this down. You can see that already. Some new growth is coming there. This one I had trimmed it back about 6 weeks ago, and it grew so big. And I guess the spot that it's at, it was like 6 feet tall, so I had to trim it back. This is my Texas sage, and when it blooms, it has some pretty pink flowers on it. It's another knockout rose bush. This is my crepe myrtle. I cut this back too in February, and it's starting to bloom. It looks really good. I had totally cut it back. It just looked like twigs. This is the other cassia plant. And when these bloom, some pretty yellow flowers on them. Those attract pollinators as well. This is the marigold I'm growing. I'm going to just add that on top of the tower to help with some of the pests. I think I just put some bell pepper seeds in there that I had cooked with the other day. Started some currants. I don't see anything happening, and I got me some scotch bonnet pepper seeds off of Etsy, so hopefully those work. Alright, I'm walking you guys around towards the back. I'm gonna start at the back wall, and then we'll work towards the other direction. So, banana tree. I have a few baby suckers that's coming in, but every time the lawn guy cuts the grass, I guess he cuts them, so I have to make him aware of it this week. You see, it's a baby sucker there. There's another one there. We have some some new blooms on the little wildflower hanger. These grapefruits are still looking good, but I noticed that there's some type of like fungus or like sludge on the leaves, so I have to look that up. I'm not sure if they can cause damage. And it's a lot of ants over here. It's like an ant pile, so I'm gonna have to treat that. Ooh, something's on my arm. Now look at this beauty. She is really showing out today. This is a purslane. Oh, ants. Garbage truck in the background. Look how beautiful. Look how fast this corn has sprouted up. We had rain the last 2 days, so that really helped. I'm really hopeful about this corn. The little frog hanging out on the other grapefruit tree. This was the tree that all the fruit dropped. Peppermint. I took some trimmings from this chocolate peppermint, and I had it in the house, and my husband was drinking tea with it. And when I noticed that some of them had roots, I put it in here, but you can see some of them are drying out. It smells so good though. But I'm gonna let them stay and see what happens. The volunteer papaya seeds are coming in. These bush beans are looking good. So we got blueberries. I've been telling my daughter not to pick any, because I haven't really been able to see how it look with full of blueberries. She literally comes and picks 2, 3, 4 blueberries at a time. We got a lot of buds right here. Alright, let's go back over here. I told you guys in the last video that this was corn. It was just a mistake. This is carrots, and you can see it's a lot of carrots in here. And it's not that deep. So, I am not expecting to have long carrots, and of course they're very close together, but I just want to see what happens. They could be baby carrots, and if I get some good tops, I'll make some pesto. Rosemary. This is a liquat. Cuban oregano. I have some turmeric in here. I started it inside. I'm trying to get some sprouts. So we'll see if that works. The sweet potato ain't doing nothing. Green onions. I'm gonna have to cut some of this down today. Cook something. I don't know, I'm making tacos. I don't know. This is where I had those radish in. The aloe's been much happier since I put it back here. My okra, looks like they're starting to get those true leaves right there. Put my jalapenos up on that wall. They're growing so slow though. This plant's dying out. Mango. I transferred this other purslane from that one with the pink flowers in here, and it's already spread out. That's how you know it's a weed. But look, they're showing out too with their beautiful yellow flowers. So with this being a new construction site, they don't have a lot of trees around, so it was very important for me to try to attract a lot of pollinators. That's why I have that little wildflower basket over there. These plants, all of these things that I'm doing, I want to attract these dragonflies, the butterflies. Alright, let's go over to the bucket container shelf. This cayenne pepper. This was in the front last week, so you didn't see this, but I repotted it and put it in here. So we see one starting there. Some babies, okay. This is our celebrity tomato. We got some back there. This is the determinant, so this is just a short season tomato plant. It probably won't get much taller than this. This was one that I bought the other day when I went. This is Somerset, another determinate. It's a baby. This is an indeterminate. This is Lemon Boy. So we have some flowers there. So a lot of tomatoes have come in from last week when I did the first tour. These tomatoes. And some of them I had in the front because I was transferring them into the back. I made a mistake and pressed the stop button. It's another one. This one is getting big fast because I noticed that one the other day. There's more in there. You see? More coming in. I'm so happy about this. Especially I'm in zone 9B. Florida is so hot. This is usually not, and it's so rainy, so this is usually not the time for tomatoes. But so far so good. I have a good amount of tomatoes on here. These turn yellow. Lemon Boy. I did not start any of my tomatoes from seed. I did start 2 from seed, but those didn't make it. So all these tomatoes I did buy as seedlings. You see, it's a big boy in there, but I've had them from when they were small. So when these turn yellow is when I would know. My bell peppers. You saw I did a video of me repotting these. I have a big one back there. Another baby coming in. Alright, this is another. This is my Sweet 100. Let me get the tag. Oh, Super Sweet 100 Cherry. And I have a lot on here that's just popped up. I did some pruning. This is an indeterminate, so I did some pruning and that really helped. So we got some coming in right there. Get these babies. Some right here. Got some coming in right there. Some flowers right there. Got some over there. And we have some more inside over there. So it's a lot on there. They call it Super Sweet 100, so it's the other bell pepper. It's a little baby. Now these are my cucumbers. It said that these were a container variety. Honestly, I'm not sure how many I should have in a container. I think I'm going to call it safe with 2. So I'm going to let them get a little bit bigger and then I'll prune out whichever one looks the weakest. So this is what I have over here so far. So I have 8 plants. This is supposed to hold 8 5-gallon containers. But you see, I have these in these size containers. So we're just going to leave those for now. I told my husband that I needed him to build me another one. So he said he would do that this weekend. So we'll see. The lemongrass. These potatoes are still hanging on, but I'm starting to see some dead leaves in there, so that falls over soon. The other day I added some Aunt Molly's ground cherries. I'm super excited about those. I got those from Baker's Creek, so nothing has popped through yet. Alright, so we're going to end it with the tower garden. The Nasturtium is looking good. We got a lot of flowers, and again, if you guys have never tried this, you should try it. The leaves are edible, the flowers are edible. The flowers, if you eat the flowers, they have a nice little peppery taste. I was very surprised the first time I tasted that. The kale. I have some Phyllis blue pepper germinating inside. Some dandelion. Some mazana, and I have some red cabbage. The red cabbage isn't really coming along, so it's slow to germinate, so we'll see if it makes it. But I'm going to have to figure out what to do with at least one or two of these kales because, like for instance, I have a pot there. What the heck can go there when you have this? The kale is totally covered and we wouldn't even be able to grow. So I'm gonna have to trim this back more or what? This arugula I'm gonna pull in a few days. You can see it's gone to flower, so I'm gonna continue to let it go to flower so I can get the seeds. Even though I have some arugula seeds, you want to make sure that if your things go to flower, keep them so you can collect those seeds. You can never have too many seeds. So that'll free up another space in that space there. Again, I have another empty space there. So when I put one of those plants in there, look, that's going to shade it out. The Malabar spinach is coming along. I've never grown Malabar spinach. I've never tasted Malabar spinach, so that's going to be new. I trimmed that basil back like a week and a half ago, and it's already coming back. But look, there's going to be a pod right there. And they're, again, going to shade that out. So these are a lot of my mature plants, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to rework this when I put those new plants in. That's the baby Bella. Watermelon, it's starting to get its true leaves, so I'm excited about that. Peppermint, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten much bigger yet. I guess it's a little bit shaded out. I've been using these chives and they just keep coming back. This is the last of my Swiss chard. It's a big leaf. More chives. I had cut some of those the other day. My celery I cut back the other day, if you guys watched that video, because it was just getting too big. It's another frog back there. And my cilantro, I'm surprised because it usually wouldn't do good in this heat, but it's doing okay. The parsley is doing good. I have some purple basil that I got from a friend. It was a clipping, so I put it in here. And I mean, it hasn't really been doing anything. It hasn't gotten bigger than that, so I don't know. Alright. That's that pigeon pea. Alright. So, this is my little hope garden. I hope you enjoyed this week's tour. And, we'll come back again and show you what's happening. Hopefully we have some of those, at least one or two of those tomatoes that ripen up. One of those bell peppers will be ready. What else may be ready? That's probably it that'll be ready to do some harvest outside of whatever I have on here that I take from often. Alright, thanks for joining me. Because I don't think I gave you guys a good view of the tumbling compost. So this is a hot compost. So this one you won't have worms in, because if it got too hot, then the worms wouldn't have any place to escape. So this is different from the other compost where you have like a big bucket with holes in it, or in the ground and you dump things, and then you either put worms in there or eventually the worms will find their way there to help break things down. But if it gets really too hot, yeah, they'll pretty much die in there, and that defeats the purpose of their help. So this one's just a hot compost. It gets really hot, helps break things down. You can see it's really starting to break down. You can still see some eggshells in there. That would take a while to break down. But I have some rose clippings. I'm just gonna add that, and you just kind of twirl it around. That's why they call it tumbling compost. Oh, but look at this. Well, that's not, I don't know what that is. Some type of bug. Alright. So you see, just tumbling around. You can add soil in there. I add cut up brown bags, cardboard that don't have any print on it. I've been using pine pellets. One of my girlfriends suggested that, and that's been really helpful, because with it being so hot, and if you have like a lot of fruit and stuff, you don't want to attract a lot of pests, a lot of flies, and I haven't had that issue at all since I've added the pine pellets. So that also breaks down. And then yesterday when I harvested the radish and I had that soil in there, I just added that to it, because I don't reuse my soil unless I was to steam it and make sure I got rid of all the germs and little pests that probably lived in there. So you know what, just add it to the compost bin. Alright. Yesterday I cut up a pineapple and I said, why not put it in some water and let it root up, and then I'm going to put it in some soil. Have you guys tried that? I know they say it takes about 2 years for a pineapple to grow, but I don't got nothing but time.